Let's see. You can actually hear it, huh? Alright, good evening. So last time, I died. Got eaten by a fish, intentionally though. So delete. And therefore, a new game. What do I want to try? Right. I want to feed all of the cultists. That's what I want to do. I just noticed he had a little toy boat in his boat. That's amazing. A morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold wet dock where you collapsed the night before. Not sure if I read everything again. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Great Tomorrow. I must say, quite a dramatic first impression. So you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the way. Do you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. That's actually quite an assumption. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. Catch up later to discuss more details. I'll get out there to get some fish, see if you can fill your cargo where you got your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get on back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on time. It can really creep up on you. Little tutorial on how to move. Relatively simple. Actually, like... It's just simple camera controls. I don't even know if there are difficulty modifier. Is there difficulty? I didn't see one. Would be interesting to know. Right, depleted. A floating bee. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Oh, you can use that to deal with a panic for a while. Maybe. Probably. God, I'm so slow again. I don't like being this slow. Stock depleted. Next. Also, encyclopedia. Did you reset? Yes, you did. Wonderful. I still roughly know a few of the fish and where to find them, but not really. So then again, most of the fish seem to be, if I want to go for all of the altars, most of the fish seem to be around the altars that they are needed for. Trophy. Right, that's that filled then. Also, they just immediately got the boat fixed or removed. Impressive. Right, light. Turn it on. It actually shows on the boat. Wait. Does the storage space... I never looked at the boat. Does the storage space fill? You step onto the dock at Great Tomorrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, you should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to say you did a replacement vessel. Yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we consider a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, you'll need to sell the fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Right, got it. Off you go then! Sell those fish while they're still fresh. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. He still looks really not happy with his lot here. So you're a new fisherman, eh? Surprised to find a new one so fast. Well, what happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. Pay for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more. Other towns on the island might pay a difference, but while you've still got it outstanding here, it's just you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. Right. 11. So the trophy is just a bit more money. The mayor is standing outside the fishing stop. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Okay, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why not take it? Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modification to your ship. You should pay a visit. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to the damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her. You must be a new fisherman. Can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is upfront, and everything takes some time to install, which makes sense. Plus, if you take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. And I can't afford that. I can afford the simple skimmer, but I don't really need to, I think. Also, I don't even have a lamp installed yet, right? So, for now, research. The hydraulic rod is probably really useful for oceanic ones, but I don't really have the space for it. Flexible fishing pole. Start with that. Then go bit night fishing. Yeah, okay, so that is no light at all, except immediately around you. I'm just gonna for this playthrough I'm just gonna go, and I see the rocks, at least a few of them. I'm just gonna go ahead and exposure to fog and the other things increases your panic. Bring lights, bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Sure. Also, yeah, the lamps can sometimes just kind of fail. Issue is mostly that I currently don't see the rocks. Unless they're next to a bee. Is that how you say that word? $26.56 remaining. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above the normal price. Sure, tell me about it. Ask for one gold flounder and one grey eel. Just bring them when you have them. You either have a rotting hand or shallow water fish in order to catch those. Shipwright should be able to sort it for you. Duh. Right, so that means I should be able to afford the better rod. And then we rest a bit. So grey eels are shallow, not coastal. But they're also just around the corner. Fuck, I'm slow. See a little message in a bottle over there. depleted. Then I need a flounder. Right, so I played the first one, my first attempt at the game, just doing, whatever. In this case, I wanna try to go, with the cultists. Because I'm assuming that that is probably a kind of different ending. Or at least, I very much assume so, in fact. Can I do this, then this? Now I need a flounder. Which these, I think, are the normal fish. And right, I should not deplete the fish immediately. Right, one flounder, no more space. So let me go sell that. Okay, that looks fine. Right, I wanted to see if the boat fills up with more inventory. Yes, fish for the order. One flounder. And one eel. Fishman wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. You should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. Sounds a little more curious. I call a squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only fit at night. Well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Right, sell the other stuff. $2 for remaining. How much money do I have? I have 168. So I don't think I can afford the light. No, I can't. But I still have a few minutes of daytime over. So the fish replenish after a while. But I'm guessing that the more there are, the more they replenish. That is only conjecture on my part though, so I'm gonna try keeping it at high and medium. Or at least don't let it fall too low. So high, can cat. And now it's depleted. Not because they're depleted, but because it's night. The fish switch exactly at 18. What is around here? That is the black grouper, which I need. Wonderful. Now, are there squid around? That I can see. Ah, squid. See something orange over there. Say hello to Little Marrow. I should probably sleep the entire time. Then we can go back. And are those fish still fresh? Yes. This one is there. Well, can catch a few more. Another message in a bottle. Gonna do some responsible fishing this time. Actually, right, probably like this. And not just completely deplete any and all fish that I find. Any and all fish schools of fish. Also, that guy just floated on the water, which I don't think they actually... Can they do that, in fact? I don't know. Don't actually know a lot about fish. Right, first the order. Then I should actually have repaid the boat in full. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the lake. Yes, I have fish for the order. Oh, I have 2 squid. Perfect. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands us the money. I don't think you had it in here. Night fishing is a tall order. Let you know when I get more orders in. For now, hunt the business as usual. Don't overcommit yourself. Okay, sell all of that. That should be my boat. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood. With spring as a step. Fantastic news! Well, thanks partly to your efforts. Greater Mirror is growing. Our tour is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now, thoughtful. In fact, I've granted consent for the shipwright to expand the facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also located some money to improve the fishmonger services. Yeah, there's something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Right, the mayor. That's the person I was hoping to see. We'll be sailing out to east towards tomorrow. We'll give this package to the dockworker there, please. The mayor hands a small dab package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dockworker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. This dry dock, you can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment ports for equipment, and even superior holds. We need a decent stock of raw materials for these projects. Lumber, metal, scraps, that sort of thing. How do they get materials? There's plenty of these materials around the coast, from various shipwrecks and the like. Sure, if find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Right. I currently don't have any of what you need, so let me undock. Not rest. Undock. Toward Little Marrow. Can I actually just look in the package? No. What does it say? The contents don't feel like anything at all, just a wrapped mess of shapes. I wonder. Can I just toss that? I'm gonna try that at some other point. Because this guy feels like he at least is kind of culty. I mean, the mayor since guesses is always culty. At least to some degree. So yeah, he feels kind of culty. Click the lights. Like a pen back in school. What? A delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's cheating from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. Just nicely. I have to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You're sure you get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. I can know if the pages are folded over. Give me the cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're underwater. Stop by for a chat any time. I know how lonely you can be. Sure. Book. Sustainable fishing. Right. Trader. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques. The shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello. Is that... No. I don't believe we've met. Forgive me. My eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? No, unfortunately I don't have anything yet. How's the day treating you? What's it like working on the docks? As changeable as the weather. Most days it's pretty quiet. Pay's not that great, but it works straightforward and that suits me to a T. It's good to get it for sea breeze without actually being on the water. No offense, but you wouldn't get me out of the seas every day. It's kinda unfair. Better go. Right. Now, grab some fish while I'm out. That's actually low stock, so I shouldn't have even started here. And the fish leave. I see some over there still. Probably squid. Medium, so just grab one. How many fish do you still have? Low, so don't grab any. Still see the great red light back there. So knowing what I know now, I wonder if that's just because we basically already, because I'm basically looking for it, that it shows me, not because it's actually magical. Been meaning to talk to you about new business since you've been considering crab pots. Got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shit right. Crab pot. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out to sea anyway. Come back after the day to check on it. Got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Overcome it yourself. So, sell fish. Sell fish. Need to repair that. That should be easy enough. Then, buy me big light. Select the crab ability with E and deploy one with a red mouse button. Catch things over time, but need repairing every so often. Right, let's get to about like 3 meters maybe. 2.5. Right here. And check back tomorrow to see what we got. Also still weird that the rocks just straight don't exist unless you shine a light on them. I don't have any fish, so move on and go grab some. Disturbed. Low stock. Then you guys. Medium. Leave you alone for now. Low. Wonder if they ever have to catch at least some to start repopulating. But that'd be kind of weird, I feel. I'm so slow, it's incredible. Boat. No, that's a big skull. Also low. And also cooks kinda low, probably. Medium. Oh! Is that actually something I can blow up? It looks like it. Pilot loose debris. Clearing this will take some strong explosives. Right, I can blow that up. I never actually bothered to check back if there is something I can blow up after I got the explosives the first time. That's good to know. Grab some fish. Oh, it's medium already. Sure. There is basalt columns. Stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes that dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Cold stone does not respond to your touch. It in general doesn't. But yeah, I can already over there see the altar. I just never noticed that before. I need to get faster. It's incredible how slow I am. But mostly how slow I feel. Then again, that went from like 50 or so to back to... Back to 24, so yeah, it's halved. Wait, no, it was over 50. I can't believe that only halving it would slow me down this much. Or is that just the feeling I get? Eels. How many? Low stock. Any crabs? One crab. Right, reading complete. Sustainable fishing. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. So it does not apply to trolling. Also, yeah, the boat fills up. That's amazing. Any crabs for the roadie? Yes. This one. The other one I still need. Oh, you found a book. Could be useful. Which one reaches an account to enhance your damn battered book? Huge shimmering fish scales are stuck to cover. That sounds appetizing. Right. Let's get rods, reels, and rigs. Shit, right. I have 204. Can I buy a better motor? Yes. No, actually, those are worse. But getting a second motor in would make me faster. Also, I don't think that's how motors technically work. Just stacking another one adds their exact normal specification onto the other, but I'm also not a mechanic. Right, nothing yet. You look like you're more than yesterday. No, still low. Okay, let me catch one. The barbed eel, spine broken with sharp angles and crooked curves. A row of teeth bent on revenge. Turn off the light. Not needed at the moment. Wait, you are low, so no. You know what? Grab that a bottle. Then again, there are fish like the sharks where I don't know if they ever go above low. Because like 2 sharks is already kind of a high number. Grab that fish. And put it on a rock. If I'm going full cultist, I want all of the cultist I don't know what you call them. Accessories. Oh, medium. Right, whatever, I can take one. And it's immediately down to low, wonderful. That looks like no, that looks like scrap. That is scrap. That reads an oceanic rod. That is low. You look like there's some fish around. Trophy. But only medium, so I'll leave it at that. That's like as low can get. That looks like a lot, however. I didn't put the new book in to be read. I'm an idiot. Depleted because of night. Right, let me put the new... Oh, I did put it in. Okay. Apparently I'm not as much of an idiot as I thought I'd be. Nothing in here. 1 day remaining. Have to repair soon. Alright, fishmonger. Summer fish. You hand a grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Now is a sort of specimen to live up my day. I wonder... He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of the stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on a counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my life days. Give this thing. Pay for the fish too, of course. It's not the first group of fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you find more before too long. Pay you well if you find any more. Once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, patterned with delicate crimson thread. A man is looking at you through a cabin window. Oh, he looks right. It's not the cabin window. It's just the image in the mirror. Just working as a mirror here. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took from the fishmonger, and I'll be clear. I know you extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of Spain, cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Right, I always only see him in a reflection. Interesting. So you could have probably guessed that from the beginning. Well, when he's standing in the door, it doesn't really look like a reflection. Okay, got the big crab. Just gonna deposit that with the wait, first a few fish. Are you high? No, you're not high. And the game is indeed also rainy. And grabs to the rotor, yes. Fishmonger wraps up the crabs and hands you some money. Here's Lou. Yeah, you got some use out of that old pot. You can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. Won't find a request to you. So you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to the person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? They go mad. Well, perhaps. But I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish, anyway do. Just keep this between the two of us. Right. Shit, right. Oh, it's booked. Perfect. Can I get... No, I can't. I need more research first. So. Now we go. To the south. Still just so slow. Also kinda neat that the dredge, or that the hook you use for dredging doesn't actually show yet on the boat until you go in and install it. Also need to see that whenever there's a storage for my storage, there's just a chest. Workshop. Workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. It's locked. Room mansion. That could actually be a mirror. The way it looks there. The man is standing in the doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book on one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came? Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of the Sire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. Carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me those lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give off your fishing career. I merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Sure. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Undock. First, grab that bottle over there. And then we can go and dredge here. Avoid gaps for the dredge. The old bronze belt buckle. And a bit of scrap. So, if you just don't do the collector's quest, you never upgrade your ship, I guess. Because you don't have the dredge crane. Turn on the light. And a bit more jewelry. It's just an old iron chain. Right. Blackstone Isle is over there. Because I'm pretty sure that the Blackstone Isle has one of those weird obelisks, and I want to see if I need to be mad for them. It appears I need to be. The stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. Place your hand on the stone. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. Dark rocks erupt from the earth, piercing through buildings and trees. Those through sand and crashing waves, through the basalt pillars of this island. The newborn structures crack with an unknown energy, crimson lightning be arcing between them. The earth shifts once more, and the stones lie still. So that's probably how the stones came into being. Are there map markers? No. I read that they are supposed to come in at some point, at which point I'll probably go and mark all of the obelisks I touched. Because this way, I'll have to note this down somewhere. And I don't think that this has something. Pursuits. One aberrant fish. Search for relics. Encyclopedia. Discovered. Yeah, but that doesn't say anything about the rocks. Question. Do I need to touch all of the rocks? And they also lose their shine. Place your hand on stone. The cold stone does not respond to your touch. If I touch the same rock tomorrow again, does it show me a different vision? And it feels like there's a rock on every island. Some islands even have more of them. At least I feel it. At least I feel that way. But maybe only the bigger islands. I fished them too low. Oh, weird fish in here. So we go get that to the fishmonger. Bit more jewelry. Jewelry normally is relatively small, so one slot suffices. That is also a weird fish, just in there. Go and grab that. Weird fish probably overrides the don't overfish. You go live long and prosper. Builder, lighthouse keeper, fishmonger. You got any of those mutants with you now? Yes. Remember, any aberrant will suffice. Select all the same underneath. Fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth, and why don't take these two? They're of no use to me. Oh, research parts. Do you hear that? Sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, so we need to leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. Right, sell this, sell this. I'm gonna keep this one around. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. Okay. First, I want more engines, I guess. So, this and this. Didn't find any lumber yet. Then I probably want light. After that, the net. And then maybe the hook. Or maybe the hook first, and then the net. Now, storage. None. Builder. You approach a woman sitting on a dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's difficult. It's got to be a damn sight better in this bloody town. I think I just need to get away from a while. Maybe not come back. Come back was a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward. Moving along. I can't... Wait, it's not so bad here. I don't want to move along. I can't go back. Right. I can't go... After seeing one ending, they make a lot more sense. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about. Sea Point, just to the point north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. Can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just suck it up at Sea Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. And right, go grab. Not now. No number now. Or I actually want to see. First off, grab the crab pot because it's probably gonna be full anyway. Need repair anyway, so pick up. Then I want to see if I can go crazy around that obelisk back there. Not obelisk. Well, it's the basalt columns. Found a weird fish. Perfect. I know there are basalt columns out there on the back of this island. That's a boat. There they are. How mad do I have to be? Stage 3 mad? Stage 3 mad. A stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. Place your hand on a stone. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arms, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. The town of Greater Marrow burns. The lighthouse lines collapse, its light extinguished. A red glow fills the sky behind the cyclone that drains the world. Right. Wanna go initiate the doomsday. I think I want to go and initiate a doomsday. Those rocks don't exist. I went through here just a bit earlier. They don't exist. Something slithers into your cargo. Well, you're getting tossed. So that's also a madness thing. Or not madness, more panic. Yes, I think either I'm gonna do all the cultist things, or I'm gonna do the basalt columns and like initiate them again. Oh my, look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I was saying, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. You should tell them to my employer. Well, they're not too bad, I guess. Honestly. Right, research. Line. Puller line. Then. Right. Shit, right? Yeah, repair all. Stale. You're also repaired, so I can put you back down again. Then, Lighthouse-keeper. Why is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes it suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where current carries the wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see a natural glow rising from the patch of dark water. Can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I'm thinking you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Have you heard of any strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lamp up so that it shines brightly into your face. Are you standing here in front of me? This is just another of the fog's tricks. We'll leave some black sun up. I see it all from up here, you know. Saw that little faded boat return. Chose to look the other way. I'm watching a natural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. Man. Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Shipwrecks? Unfortunately, there have been quite a few in the recent years. The house hopes, but even struggles to cut through fog some nights. We do our best to salvage and clear any shipwrecks that occur on this side of the island. That should make fishing a bit easier for you. On the back, though, it's still a lot to get to. There are still some wrecks towards the deeper patches. You want to avoid that area. Now, what's gonna do for you? Any strange occurrences? Well, I heard that my counterpart in Little Marrow met the most unfortunate. See, he went mad quite suddenly. One day it was normal, next he was pacing the shoreline hurling people's belongings into the sea. Some days like this he disappeared, never to be seen again. Nowadays, the tale of the old man is used to scare children. Not many remember him, myself included, and those that do remember don't seem like talking about it. Most unpleasant subject. What's this gonna do for you? What happened to the last fisherman? The last fisherman? No, he was very unreliable. He'd go at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was a terrible cut. I mean, really terrible. As he ran around on the reef, even broad daylight, shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. He was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long. He shan't be missed by us. I was going for you. Right. To Little Marrow I go. Talk to the people over there. And over there is the point to the north. Then dock worker. How's the day treating you? Do you ever process shipments for Blackstone Island? I don't run? Doubt it. Let's see. He flicks through a large logbook. Appears to be a record of shipping manifests. Thought so. Doesn't even have a shipping address. As far as I know, nobody lives there. That's kind of fair. Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? I know there were a few around the eastern side of the island. Mostly run away by now, I'd expect. Or lashed apart by the waves. Plus all keep hammering rocks in the fogs, I guess. There's a blind spot back there where the lighthouse can't be seen. People can turn around. What else can I do for you? What do you know about these strange occurrences? I was telling some years ago. Sounded pretty strange to me. Supposedly, some 20 odd years ago, a fisherman from these parts hauled up an oak sea casket from the seafloor. They pried it open and took what was inside for themselves. Every night, the fog rolled in for the first time. It has struck the seas ever since. What was it, that accursed casket? Nobody knows. Half the crew that laid eyes on its content went mad, or worse. Casket and crew had since disappeared without a trace. But fog remains. Pretty stuff, huh? Okay, then. Grieving Fall. Hello, is everything okay? What do you know about any strange occurrences? I don't get a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old May and his fun of those. What an awful sight it was. Screaming, throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over. Begging anyone who would listen, holding it to the wind. These days I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? Do you have any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see, man. He's almost lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, one of those wrecks, all alone in cold dark water. Man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed. Tremors of grief wreck his body. I was wondering. I know you have some dredging equipment installing a vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anyway if there's a chance you could find it, being your dad. Give the belt buckle to the man. Yes. Give the belt buckle to the man. Is this? Oh, thank you, bless you. You returned him to me. Please, take this. Not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. Absolutely. Anything else I can help with? Not right now. Trader! Welcome! Found anything special lately? A ring and a chain. But that's about it. Okay. Crap pot I put. Just put it out here. It's medium, so I'll leave it. Back to the light. Also turns on the light in the cabin. Low, so leave it. You look like you're in high or medium. Grab me some fish. Back to medium, so on we go. Need better equipment to go around, to get around faster. Fishmonger. Fishmonger's door is barred from the inside. Dude! You can't just hide in there. Research a better engine. Now, I think that engine is actually, better than the one I have. Once it's installed, no refunds. Like this, the new one is 15 knots and this one is 14, right? So we put in you, sell you. No net, no light, but better rod, which I can't afford. This I also can't afford. Right, I'm back to the fish. Too early. Stock depleted because night, right? That looks like black grouper. Yeah, but stock is low. I should probably go and dredge for some material. Fishmonger, are you done? But an headache today. Did you come by yesterday? Don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? Right, at this point I'm just gonna sell them because they're already rotting. Then, how much money do I have? 355, so I still can't afford you. Still can't afford the better line. Then, go and look for some materials. Because I want to upgrade as fast as I possibly can. That looks like a bolt of cloth. And then I don't think that the bolt of cloth will repopulate itself if I leave any, so I think I can just grab everything. Grab some eels while I'm here. I am happy to be on vacation next week. Gonna go to a Sabaton concert. Not really much of a concert going person actually, but I wanna see. That is only the key, if I recall correctly. Yeah, it looks like a key. So go grab that. Again, that's just a massive fucking key. Bit of lightning. Then, Mr. Collector, you enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The gold metal shimmers in a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed. Smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector was agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for the pieces we were looking for have traveled further than anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages of his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me the current may have carried some debris to southeast towards Gearcuff. Make that your priority. Mark a location you map where you can begin your search. Anything else? How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before, but 2 decades ago I took up residence here and need to focus on other endeavors. I found that this island has a certain strength to it. Those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Anything else? Do you know who this is? Yes. Who? He looks at you. For a moment the look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. Anything else? Where should I look for, Alex? My intuition... Right, that's the same one. Nothing, let me going. I'm not going for the explanations. I'm not going for all of the explanations this time. For the various parts, because I already saw them, I already know them. Hey, the mechanic parts are explained. Then I'm pretty sure I actually want to test this. Right, hull damaged. So going, filling the bar damages the hull. Otherwise, it doesn't really deal damage to you. Except for, you know, panic, but that could be a positive. The Linehill's keeper emerged from the dark forest and flanks the town. She walks the docks with a confused look on her face. It's you. Who were we expecting? Your engine, it sounds like. I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. What is it? What's with the fog around here? Nobody knows. It's changed recently. It lingers in the mornings now before. It doesn't seem to have the strength. Even at midday sun I feel it. A malice concealed in shadows, waiting for night to sweep the islands. She glances up at the lighthouse. If this light should ever falter, and God help us. What do you know about the old mayor of Little Marrow? I try not to think about him. It's a painful memory for us all. Some nights I still can't think I can hear the hum of his engine sailing past the bay. But I know he's gone, and don't want to talk about it anymore. Right. First, go repair. 325. Could probably buy another upgraded. Where you go for me today? Right. This. Then put the bolts of cloth in at the dry dock. For the rod first, and then the net. I need mostly lumber now. And money. I, however, do not see any lumber anywhere. Should probably also go for different locations. Take one more round around the island here. I kind of want to buy the... I want to kind of look at the one shipwreck on the backside. I'm pretty sure that... Does Gale Cliffs have 2 of the basalt columns? I think they do. But I'm not sure. Not sure. All that's left of the boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Look inside. Right. Lumber. More lumber. Research parts, a chain, and a ring. Then we have fish. See, the rock that I crashed in yesterday is not here. It doesn't exist. Oh, is this lumber? No, it's scrap. I don't actually have space, so scratch that idea. And go fast. Right, so dry dock. Engine. Purchase. Then you also only need 1 lumber, but I don't really need you for now. Okay, so fishmonger. Go sell everything. Then research. Better engines. Probably this one. Because I can fit 2 of those in. Need 1 more research part. Right. Over to Little Marrow I go. Then I want to check if Little Marrow actually also has a basalt column on its island, because there's technically 2 islands, I think. I mean, technically they are 2 islands, that much is sure. Like, pick it up, grab all. Oh, trader, please trade with me. How's the day treating you? I made it start. Think day is basically over. Sell that. 32 bucks. Green Father does not have anything more to say. Then again, you mostly just ask for... Hey, did anything weird happen? Most of the time. Don't need to light any bar at the moment anyway. Right, to the fishmonger. Sell the crabs. To the shipwright. Repair the crab part. Then I need to research the better... Something sounded like it's not all that happy over there. I wonder if there's a... I haven't ever found out if there's a higher chance of finding aberrations when you're panicking. Yep, that rock doesn't exist. Wonder if the panic itself ever does anything, or if it just increases your risk of getting slapped by a kraken or something like that. Ooh. That is lumber I need. And the fish just despawned. Fuck. Lightning! Big close! Oh, crows. Arrows good lost to the birds. Ooh. If I touch you again, stone trembles before you, unknown symbols glow from within. Place your hands. Sudden chill, deep vision enters your mind. Dark rocks erupt from the earth, piercing through buildings and trees. The new one structures right. That I already saw one. Okay. Panic automatically decreases. They stole some of my fish, but that's fine. It's better than getting slapped, probably. Depending on how much the fish were worth. Grotesque mackerel. Added to encyclopedia. Now the Gale Cliffs are to the southeast, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna try to grab my the oceanic hook and bed engines, and then I go down there. Oh fuck. Grab pot, go. Also, I should probably put on a new book. Right, fishmonger. I haven't seen the strange little line in a while. Whatever it was. Right, sell everything. 185. That's not that bad. Got a good feeling about this engine. Take you far away. Roma 2, provided take care of him. Right, for now... I don't think I can buy anything because I don't have... either the lumber or bolt of cloth or scrap or the money. Or the slots or the research. I have a lot of things that I don't have. For now, grab that wood over there. Still panicking a little bit. Then I'm gonna... Am I gonna look? Yeah, I'm gonna look around the back of Little Marrow. So that's the second event I saw at High Panic. The first one was the Kraken slapping me. Or an imaginary Kraken imaginarily slapping me, at least. Right, do you have basalt columns? There's still a bit of bolt of cloth and such around here. Does at this very moment not really look like it. Too close. Yeah, no, does not look like it. Grab the fish here. Stop at medium again. More squid. Grotesque, unfortunately, over sustainability. Sell all of that. Put in the lumber. For light. One more lumber for the rod, and then I need a lot more for the last part. Right. For now, bigger light. And sell this one. Then I think I can do without insanity today because there is no basalt column on Little Marrow anyway. And for now, I think I can. There was more dredge over at the shipwreck at Little Marrow, so I'm gonna go there. Maybe catch a shark later. Right, this looks like jewelry. Ah, it's scrap. So. Also not sure how long I'll play today because I am tired. Work is a bit stressful lately. After they like quadrupled our workload and then reduced the team size. Which is kind of a dick move. Also kind of a stupid move, I'm gonna be fully honest. Then pretend that we don't have a backlog. Well, at least we're maybe getting a few more people in the team soon. I hope at least. I did not find any lumber, which is annoying. Is there some over there? Also, I feel like the Raven's not as bad as the Kraken, because they don't deal damage. Then again, if they steal your big fish, that could be an issue, because just repairing is cheaper than losing the fish at some point, if the fish are... Correct engine operation. Woo! Be faster. Actually, noticeably faster. Right. Turn off the light. Don't need it. Just be mad all the time. Take the crab. Sell all of my fish. Pot of cloth for the net, I believe. But mostly I need lumber. Okay, cloth 1. Need one more lumber, and you also need one more lumber. So you to storage, you to storage. Then if I do that, I can put a small rod here and a bigger rod here with the oceanic rod there. Or this one and like this one, for example. Also need more research parts. Fuck. Too greedy. Ooh. Abnormal. Like, I kind of feel like you have a better chance of catching the abnormal fish in the night, but that could just be my bias. Any squid around? Not really. Right. I wonder if there's a mechanic with those things. With the foghorn. Right. For now, rest. Try to get the lumber. Also, I can just go and grab that scrap I have. Right, messages. 20th August. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Tonight we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Great Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so you know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He ran the boat last night, and Julie, he did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than a wedding. Supposedly it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow a vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but he kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he's prepared a surprise picnic lunch. You can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under the blanket at the front of the cabin. Love it when he tries to be romantic. 21st August 1927. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Great Marrow. The rocks seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is so paranoid he would perform the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. Right, also, checking that, I feel like, because that was, they dredged up the casket with the book 20 years ago. So, that was before then. So it is at least 1947, no? Is my math correct on that? I think it is. Is that lumber? No, that's scrap. Right, I need that anyway for steel point. Grab a bit more of that. Then we try to get mad for the basalt column. Oh, research parts, very nice. Then we try to get mad for the basalt columns at steel point, for which I'm sure there are some. I just don't exactly know at the very moment where they are. But I have a feeling that most of the basalt columns are relatively close to the docks. Also, I want to know if I can deal with the crabs at some point somehow. For now... Oh, there's more dredge. There's a bit of lumber. I think it's lumber. Looks like lumber. So I have the 2 lumber for steel point. I think I'll just put that. I'll just prioritize for now. I think. So get that done. Material pile. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. You've delivered all the necessary materials. You should let the builder know. Right. Let's go grab her. Just put on the... Just burn on the haste. Should see the boat spawning in soon. Boat over there, but I think that's a quest boat. Then... a few points of damage I can live with. So... I think I'll just go for it today. You've done it! Well, no sense in wasting time. Let's get moving. Grabber up. Good runs to you, Great Marrow. I'm onward bound. Storage. Put that in storage. Then, off we go to Steel Point. Now, I don't want that boat to see me. Actually, can I just... Apparently, but it doesn't do anything. Those boats are not boats, by the way. They are fish with boats as head. Right, put you in. Yes, yes, it'll do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. She reaches into the toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. Always good to have one on hand. Absolutely. I'm actually just gonna use them immediately and research this boy. As well as... I don't think I need those two yet, so instead I'm gonna go for a better crab pot. Then we go for the basalt columns, if I can find them. We have the ice. Don't want that boat to see me. I should probably check where the basalt columns are first. Before I look for them in the dark. Well, I am very mad at the moment and it's getting brighter. So... I can look now. We have a water spout. That missed me. That is also definitely a madness water spout. Because otherwise it wouldn't be chasing me. Stay mad. If I can. Not mad enough. Where are the columns? They're over here. Right. Have to see. Fuck. Come on, I barely touched it. That, I believe, is the volcano area, right? So... over here. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Eyes slowly closing. Right, there's the castaway. The castaway camp. I'm saved! Saved, you are sight for sore eyes. What happened? You look terrible. Are you okay? I bet I do. I certainly felt better. I've been chewing seaweed and starfish for longer than I'd like. I washed up here. It must be some 2 weeks ago now. We were in rough seas, and when I waited for this broadside, I was just a little worn and swept away. Thought my crew would come find me by now, but yours is the first ship I've seen pass by here. The boy said you're looking for me? No. Oh, well, I'm sure they're out there looking for it anyways. Can you give me the little arrow, stranger? Should be able to catch them there when the next stop by. Yes, sure. I have space currently anyway. Castaway climbs aboard. Ooh, lumber. Only one of them though. Right, for now. it is time to go crazy at the back of this island. A bit dangerous at this very moment because I only have 1 point of health left. I think I should be fine. Also, I should definitely turn on the light. Right, basalt columns are here. Oh, we got a bit of madness juice? No, it's gone. There it is. A stone trembles before you, unknown symbols glow from within. Place your hand on the stone. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, and neck a deep vision enters your mind. A ship tossed by waves in the night, fog unfolds like a blanket from the deck, spilling across the ocean and crashing against the land. A distant lighthouse flickers a signal. Oh! That leaves you alone if your light is off? That is interesting and good to know. Let me test the theory. Ha! That's neat. Right. Steel point should be just around the corner here. Something slithers into your cargo. I can toss it away in a second. Like this guy. Off you go. Then we go sleep. No research pods. Right. On to Little Marrow. Also, am I not the only boat that's been around here for the last few weeks? So I don't think he's gonna be gotten by his crew. Right, last bit of lumber. That should actually allow me to upgrade everything except for the new hull. And after that I'll probably go start down towards Scale Cliffs. Which is in the southeast, not the southwest. Remember this time. A sweet, rank smell of civilization. Thought I could never miss it. Turns to you. For someone who's just been saved, he seems gloomy. I've not got much on me, as you can imagine, and I have a feeling this isn't worth much anymore, for me at least. Perhaps it'll be worth something for you. He moves the signet ring from his left hand and puts it into use. It's emblazoned with a symbol of a captain's wheel. A ship's wheel sigil is blazoned proudly on his ring. Such a symbol is sure to bring good luck to any captain that holds it. Sure, I'll keep it. On to better horizons, friend. Farewell. Trader. You into the storage, and I don't have any other jewelry on me for the moment. Right. I can now buy the better engines if I desire to do so. Also, encyclopedia. Let me see. I have right the Marrows. 2 or 3 of those guys' aberrations. So let me see if I find the last one. I want the full encyclopedia as well. Can I even fit a fish? Yes, 1. And it's gonna be the aberration. The many-eyed mackerel. That should be every one of them then, right? So encyclopedia is just L. I should probably remember that. Yeah, got all 3 of them. Perfect. Fishmonger. Sell my fish. Shit right. Repair my boat. Then also shipwright. Upgrade my boat. So I have all of the important bits. So for now I can first off put you here. Followed by putting you here. And then you here. I have $21 to my name, which means I cannot yet afford the new motors, which would cost me 600 if I buy both. So I need 500 to even just start. Wait, where's the lighthouse? Oh, up there. I can't look that far up. Okay. Oh shit! No, that's a mechanic. How did I play an entire game, an entire run of this game, and not notice that you can use the... I don't even know what that's called. It's not binoculars, it's a spyglass. Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. The spyglass to see how many fish are somewhere. I never noticed that mechanic. So, I should probably use it. Stingray. Which is kind of a big fish. And I don't think I can fit it. I can fit it like this, but then I can't fit both of the groupers. Also, light. Can I zoom? No. The boat is just gone. If I zoom in on it at some point, sometimes. What do we have? Arrow squid, I want those, yes. Oh, I want one of them, I guess. Yeah, I already said it, but I'm really happy I get a vacation next week. Where you go for me today? Some more fish. I have $100. I need like 200 more, 400 more. That's really neat. However, for now, I know my way around the starting area a bit, so let me go and grab. Well, I know I played the game at least 3 times because I think there are at least 3, and well, I'd definitely go and join a cult. I can't fit exactly one of you. Amazing. More weird fish. Then I actually want to go grab some cod. Right, it doesn't actually make sense that you'd catch more aberrations in the night because the fish that you can catch at night mostly don't show up on the day, and the fish you catch at day mostly don't show up in the night. There are exceptions, of course, but I don't think that make a differentiation between night and day for them. So yeah, that idea actually was maybe a stupid one. Right there. Fishmonger. So the card, the trophy card is 21. The grotesque mackerel is 27. So the aberrations are worth a lot more than the trophies. And then this one is just because it's so big, it's just 100. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6 times the space. You're not worth 6 times the money. 6 times the space, and a lot worse to Tetris into the boat. Now, if I take a normal one of you, how much is a normal one worth? Because 96 by divided by 6 would be 16? I think it's 16. Yeah, 16. So, you and I... So, yes, the shark is worth more. The grotesque just is like 3 times the money for a normal fish. 308, so I can afford one of the engines. I can just sell this one. So I need 200 more. Go catch some squid. Or actually, go try to catch another shark. However, go for the night shark. They just despawned. Well, fuck me. But yeah, it is actually kind of interesting that you can... That'll gonna be a weird arrow square. That you can just turn off your light to ignore the weird madness cloud. Too early. No more space. Because, yeah, if your light is off, if I understood correctly, you take more madness damage or panic. You panic more. So, I need 75 more. So, if you have the light on always, you have to dodge the madness clouds. On the other hand, you can just turn it off for a second and he calls. You are a fish. No, you are a hallucination. Shardray, you look like you're not happy with your life. Like, not at all. That just looks painful. What does the encyclopedia say about that? Now, stone skin of this ray is molded around the black crystal shard. The rock fragments articulate and grind together. Yeah. Grinding rocks probably not something you want to have in your skin. Well, unless they're Aeon stones. You're some kind of rune lord. I could try that archetype. How much money do I have? That was 141. Not bad. Right. Get me the other engine. Then we start towards the island. Oh, the work, right. I wondered if how you can open the workshop. Right. If I recall correctly, there's a DLC for that, so you can open it, and it's just like a small weak engine in there to be used if you want to. Right, right. I think I should actually be able to afford that DLC. Game is good enough for it. Game is definitely about worth it, so maybe I go do that at some point. But seeing how early you just switch out the engines anyway. Right. I have literally not the space for you, okay. So scrap that idea. There's a boat. You pull up to a wreck with a familiar looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach on one side. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. Check out the cargo. You poke through the cargo hold. A few items remain, not yet lost to the sea. Grab you, put you into storage, look into the cabin. You're in the cabin. Look in the cupboards and drawers. The cupboards have been completely and methodically emptied. All the drawers are missing. You're in the cabin. Try to find a loose flowbolt. There aren't even many flowbolts left. You're in the cabin. check the overhead equipment. The equipment is all still there, though surely exposure to the elements has tried its so. You angle the overhead radio down to get a close look. A note sits off the top. You put it in your pocket to read later. You're in the cabin. Right. Let's just instead read it immediately. Fisherman's note. Deep sky, deep, forever. Casket seal broken. Fucker 5 equals rise. He knows. Right. 5 equals rise. Like the 5 parts we currently are to consider to collect for the collector. So if we take the 5, if we put all 5 pieces together, are we just, hey well, are we just summoning the big fish out? Didn't want to say Cthulhu. Cthulhu is just the first one that came to mind because of course it is. Don't even know if the big fish has a name. I mean, it definitely is not Cthulhu. Just from looking at it. Could be Dagon. Not sure. Then again, in the, not in the Mountains of Madness. The other book with Dagon. I'm gonna have to look up which one it was. I think he's actually described as kind of humanoid. Right. Retired whaler. What is it? Any shipwrecks around here? I really reckon I used to settlement at Gale Cliffs. Brother Dredge just moved on over to those cliffs years ago. Expect he's regretting this decision now, the devil. Nothing else. Have you heard about any strange things in the area? Some time ago, just after last wave was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships surpassed, packed up and hurrying away, not as fast as could. They were waving shouting signs from their boats, couldn't make it out. No they'd see or hear of them since. Anything else? What can you tell me about Inkful? Inkful used to be well in town. Listen, they used to be. We would go out, bringing a carcass and the rest of town would get to work. But the waves got scarce some 20 years ago. Now look at us. Barely scraping by for a new candle. Right, nothing new. What is it? Do you need help with anything? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here we consider aged congaree to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious prepared correctly. Now we bury them in the ground and on to meet you, but that dog keeps digging up and eating them. Can't raise the subject with a spontaneous surprise. Can you bring me an aged congaree? Yes, I can bring you an aged congaree. Thank you. You'll be decently compensated. Nothing else. Where can I catch a congaree? Yes, they can be tricked fine. Don't they know the holes and burrows with the cliffs themselves? I imagine they've been fished out around the edges, so you may have to venture to passageways of the cliffs to find them. Oh, and did I mention they only come out at night? Yes, I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. What can you tell me about the cliffs? Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Legend tells of two pirate lords who used Gale Cliffs as their hideout. Supposedly, they got some disagreement. A huge battle was fought around the south side of the cliffs. There are certainly a large number of wrecks in that area. Both sides are completely destroyed. Their treasure hoards left abandoned and claimed to this day. They said it'd be worth a lot if anyone knew where to find them. I should probably look for that. Do you know of any odd characters on these parts? Have you heard the tale of Magran? He was an old whaler from these parts. As the whales got more scarce, the crew spent long and long at sea trying to find them. Magran, it seems, won't care for this. He formed a natural attachment to a scroll he found on one of these trips. He says the scroll told him how to become more by eating mutated fish. People started calling him Magran the Fishman. One day, down a wig, folks found all the boats and flies had been slashed at night. Old Magran was nowhere to be found, nor has he been since. Anything else? Where can I sell a fish here? We catch our fish ourselves here, so we don't have much need for buying any. But as a merchant travels around, she's usually anchored across the bay. She buys almost anything, and she does repairs too. Right. I go and visit her immediately. Also, there don't seem to be any of the boats around. Hi there, you're a new face. Fisherman, I take it. Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. I'm a traveler merchant. I rode into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll make them a bowl and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, a whole small cargo of equipment between places. You reckon we could use the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy? Did they have refrigeration in 1950s, in the 50s? bit like ice, I guess. Likewise, a whole small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come see me when you're ready to trade. Sure. Sell me fish to you. Put this into storage, put this into storage. Talk. Hey again, come by for a chat? What do you know about Gate Cliffs? Well, there's Infinite just across the bay, which is a dreary little whaling town. The folks are always in need of something, which keeps me in business. Residents always talking about the cliffs. Mostly afraid. Frankly, I'm not sure where they stay. Occasionally I hear deep rumblings from within the rocks. I don't hang around here for long. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Oh, you always don't know what it? Yeah, always. Like to keep moving along. The merchanting is secondary to traveling, really. I'm more of a merchant traveler. I get to see a lot of places, which is nice. You also get to meet a lot of people, which is only sometimes nice. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Sure, do you ever see strange things that I see? Strange things? Plenty! But try not to dwell on them. You could grow crazy, you know? Ha! But hey, if you've seen strange things, maybe not seeing them the right way. Maybe they're not so strange after all. Or perhaps they are incredibly dangerous, but don't risk it. Do you need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've tried to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I'll figure out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon could you share them for me? Sure, I can help with that. Great. The fish I've left to track down are oarfish, gopher eel, goliath, tigerfish, and coelacanth. I know a little about each species though, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. Oarfish. Given that the oarfish is a long and fragile body, I suspect they live in reasonably deep but calm water. Maybe the shelter of Gale Cliffs would suit them. Right. What about the other fish? Tell me your gulper eels. I know the gulper eels leave the deepest depths imaginable. You'll have to get some specialist gear to get one of those. What about the other fish? Tell me about Goliath tigerfish. These guys are legitimately scary. They hunt the murky swampy waters using the shade of trees as cover. What about the other fish? Tell me your coelacanths. Actually, I have no idea what coelacanths might be, but they have a primordial feel to them, don't you think? What about the other fish? Right, so there is one of those fish in every area except Marrow. Except the Marrow, I guess. So, now. First of all, message in a bottle. SY Grand Price, Mr. Michael Schultz, Gale Cliffs. Purchase Olken Music Box. Purchase from the Antiquarian at Little Marrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Estella Jake off on the outside, otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for a fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by a locksmith. Wooden mask, carved wooden tribal mask, said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. Ready for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece tea set, bone china, 6x cup, 6x saucer, quiet release the dealer. Do not use. Jar of earth, a jar containing earth from a meteor impact site, allegedly. Right, I need one of those for the altar at Marrow. However, I also probably need one of them for the cultist. That's stuck here. An old man emerged from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Oh, greetings. Don't get many visitors on here. What is it then you need? There are any shipwrecks around. So, I used to live here, kept the ship moored at the base of the cliff. It was struck by some falling rocks that sunk to the bottom. Whatever was there lost over here. It was a beautiful boat, decorated with all manner of memorabilia from the travels. A low tide, you could still see what's left of the masthead poking through the waves. So I don't know. What's happened to the steps? I've been consumed from the core of a hateful serpent. Have you seen that? Nobody believed me. Not until it started vowing our invitations, opening chasms beneath our homes. That was nightmarish. Waking like the sound of a creature slithering somewhere underneath. It seems to have turned its attention elsewhere. But not before it took everything from me. What else do you want to know? Do you know how I could clear debris around here? Tell me more about the creature that lives in the cliffs. It's been buried tunnels through a base of cliffs. You can see a gigantic hole that leaks just below the surface. As it forces its way out, it often causes rock falls. So if you plan on going there, keep an ear out. Should it get slow, well, you should be able to run it. It's quite slow, provided you can navigate the passage glass. What else do you know? This place doesn't seem safe. Why do you live here? I've been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life until the collapse. Now I'm alone, cut off by land and sea, left only with these trembling rocks on all sides. Could I be removed to them, Phil? That's not simple. Brother never. You see, I used to live in Engfield with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Things are bad. We fought a lot, mostly about how parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. My wife and I decided to move here. I took the family crest, stole it from him. After all this time, I can't return it out. Why did you give it back to him then? Again, it's not as simple as that. After the collapse, the creature dragged debris from the house down into the stretched burrows. Crest and went down with it. It's a lost cause, I know, but if you were to find it, it's a large whalebone crest. It would mean the world to me. Don't get your hopes up. Oh, I won't. What can I do for you? Well, do you know how quickly the beer? It probably needs some explosive shit, those rocks. My brother Linkford used to make explosives for the winning operations, you see. Nasty stuff. But with the way it's all gone, I can't imagine he's still in business. I'll see when I know. Right. Let's see if we can bar explosives from the boy. Try it, Whaler. I heard you used to make explosives. Oh yeah, Dad. Some of the cocks may need breaking up. It wasn't the most efficient or the more pleasant, but I got the job done. I've been thinking about getting back into it. Might be able to rustle up something strong enough to carry us debris piles on the cliffs. But I'm not sure. Don't have the energy these days. I'd have to use some explosives like that. Alright, I'll think out some more, but I make no promises. So, for now, I go back to Merrow and put a little fish in a little altar. Right, that's where the boat is. That is Greater Merrow. No, that's Little Merrow. No, wait, that's the Blackstone Isle. At some point, I'll definitely have it. Yeah, I wondered about the workshop, but if it's a DLC one, I'm gonna look that up. Not that I'm just saying shit. It's garbage. Gonna look that up, but I think it's the DLC workshop they mentioned. So the DLC is basically just like a key for the workshop. I never noticed that you can blow that up. And the altar is over there. Also, I have the feeling that the wind shows me, hey, important stuff here. So now that I deposit the fish, the wind is stopped. Okay, go for the fishmonger. Sell the fish, rest the day, check with the cultist. Or death, I guess, maybe. Fishmonger, sell. Put you into storage for now. Then dry dock. New hull. What do I need? Everything. I need 2 bolts of cloth. I need 4 lumber and the refined metal and 500 gold. Money, dollars. I'm too used to saying gold to any and all kind of monetary value in games. I wanna get the cultist done today. Or Death, Mr. Death I'll call him. I want to get Mr. Death done today, and I'm pretty sure he's just to the south. Over here. No, over here. I think that's him. So just go to the east. And see if it's on there. And then try to make sure I grab all of his fish and immediately bring them to him. Because he will just die. Yeah, I already see him. Hello, Mr. Cultist. Do you have any basalt columns around you? You approach a hooded figure, swathed in dark blue robes, face barely visible. Fisherman, please help. You can barely hear the rasping whisper above the wind and waves. Fulfill the hunger. The hooded figure unfurls an old paper scroll. They point to a shape shown at the top. It's a blue mackerel. Blue mackerel, I'm pretty sure, is not the one at... Oh, it is the one at Marrow. Sure. Let me go grab that for you. That should actually, I think that's already a blue mackerel. Perfect. So deliver that immediately. Fulfill the hunger, right. Give them the fish. With expert precision, they plunge their hands through the gullet of the fish and tear at the heart. They stuff it into their mouth unceremoniously. More still empty. You point to another shape on a second scroll. This one looks like a tiger mackerel. A tiger mackerel is the one that is in the Gale Cliffs. So let me go grab that. I think I probably don't need to do everything in a single day. But I want to hurry up. After I've done the... Fucking dolphin. After I've done the cultist, I will go and probably end for today. That is not a fish I wanted. Can you stop, dolphins? That is the tiger mackerel I wanted. And it's even a mutated one. No, it's not. That's just the sound for, hey, you found a new fish. Right, to the north I go. This one. And then check for basalt columns. Tiger mackerel. Okay, last fish. Again, they rip into the flesh of the fish, drawing out its heart. It's consumed as quickly as the first. Almost fulfilled. They point the fish on the final scroll. This one is a snake mackerel. What the fuck? Never heard of that one before. It's 3 long. Where do I grab that? That's the barracuda? That's a sergeant fish. Oh, that's a devil's spine. Right, let me go over there immediately. Well, not today. Tomorrow. Right, let's light this on. Tiger mackerel. Actually, let me check. That here looks like the tiger mackerel more. Is there another fish that looks like it? Not really. So that one probably, which is day and night at the devil's spine. So rest at Little Marrow. And then tomorrow go for devil's spine. Rest. To the north I go. I probably should have gone the other way around. And haste is a go. That is Steel Point. Or at least part of Steel Point. Blue mackerel. Somebody's angry. That was caught. Not sure what that is. Let me go check. Blackfin tuna. Also, I just noticed the guy really has a thing for mackerels. Over there. Tiger mackerel. That spyglass just makes this a whole lot easier. Tiger mackerel, but that's not the one I wanted. Right? Blackfin tuna, no. I wanted this guy. Which is further into Devil's Spine, I guess. And this one looks like it is what I want. Snake mackerel, okay. To the south, back to the south I go then. How far is it? It's quite a ways, but I think I should be fine. Actually, it took me 8 hours to get here. I can go through Steel Point though. Which means I'm pretty sure he will survive for a day. It's already a day though. Well, whatever. Just hurry it up. It's amazing that I literally cannot catch a swordfish because it's too big for my storage. Right, then. South. I can take a little hit. That shouldn't be an issue. Over here. And then I can just park at Blackstone. Okay, point to a fish. Here, snake mackerel, have it. The fish has barely left your hands before splintered nails begin peeling at its scales. The heart is extracted and devoured. The head tilts upwards to look at you. They take a book from inside the robe and hand it over. Haggling, bordering. Hunger. Sit. Now. I wait. They cross their arms and appear to fall into deep sleep. Right, then to Blackstone. I prefer if you stayed on, because I want to see the rocks. But yeah, you can see rocks from afar, even without the light. And then there are some rocks that just, like, literally just appear in front of you. Right, as mentioned, I'll stop here for today. And therefore, I bid you a good night and a nice weekend. No, wait, what day is it? It's Wednesday. Okay, not a nice weekend. Have a nice